Welcome to our guide on how to grow fruit trees in your backyard. It's a journey of nurture and patience, but the rewards are bountiful, and the journey itself is immensely satisfying. Whether you have a small or large garden, these tips will help you get started. From selecting the right tree to its first flowering and fruiting, we'll be with you every step of the way. Let's begin, shall we? Before we even think about planting, we must consider the very heart of our orchard to be the tree itself. Not every fruit tree will thrive in every environment. It's a matter of matching the tree's needs to what your local climate can provide. Take apple trees, for example. These hardy trees prefer cooler climates with a good chill in the winter. Cherry trees, with their delicate blossoms, share a similar preference. If you live in a warmer region, citrus trees, with their sun-loving disposition, might be a more suitable choice. Think of your garden as a habitat. A mature apple tree with its spreading branches needs a good deal of space, while a dwarf variety might be more at home in a smaller garden. So do your research, explore the options, and select a tree that's not only suited to your taste but also to the environment it will inhabit. Now let's turn our attention to the soil, the very foundation upon which our fruit tree will stand for years, even decades to come. Just as a tree's roots reach deep into the earth, so too must we understand the earth that will nourish it. The pH level of your soil, a measure of its acidity or alkalinity, is crucial. A simple soil test, available at most garden centers, will reveal this vital information. Fruit trees generally prefer slightly acidic soil, around 6 to 6.5 on the pH scale. If your soil is too alkaline, incorporating organic matter like peat moss or compost can help lower the pH. Conversely, if it's too acidic, adding lime can help raise it. Remember, a balanced soil pH is essential for the tree's roots to effectively absorb nutrients. Chapter 3. The Art of Planting, giving your tree the best start. With our soil perfectly prepared, we come to the momentous task of planting. This is a moment of great intimacy between gardener and tree, where we provide the young sapling with the best possible start in its new home. Digging the hole is not merely about making a space for the tree, it's about creating an environment for its roots to flourish. The hole should be twice as wide as the root ball, and just as deep. This allows the roots to spread freely and establish themselves firmly in the soil. Gently place the tree in the center of the hole, ensuring that the graft union, the point where the fruiting variety is joined to the rootstock, is above the soil line. Backfill the hole with the amended soil, firming it gently around the roots to eliminate air pockets. Chapter 4. Watering and fertilizing, nourishing growth. With our tree now settled in its new home, our attention turns to providing the essential elements for its growth: water and nutrients. Like all living things, trees require a consistent supply of water, especially during their formative years. Deep, infrequent watering is the key. Instead of light, daily sprinkles, water deeply once or twice a week, allowing the water to penetrate deep into the root zone. This encourages the roots to grow downwards, seeking moisture, which ultimately leads to a stronger, more drought-tolerant tree. Fertilizing, much like providing a nutritious meal, gives the tree the boost it needs to thrive. Use a balanced fertilizer specifically formulated for fruit trees, and follow the instructions carefully. Avoid over-fertilizing, as this can damage the roots. Chapter 5. Pruning and Pest Control, Guardians of Growth. As our tree matures, it's our duty to guide its growth, much like a sculptor shapes their creation. Pruning, often seen as a purely aesthetic endeavor, is in fact crucial for the tree's health and productivity. Winter, when the tree is dormant, is the ideal time for structural pruning. Remove any crossing branches, those growing inwards, and any that appear weak or diseased. This allows sunlight and air to penetrate the canopy, reducing the risk of disease. Just as we must protect our gardens from unwanted visitors, so too must we be vigilant against pests and diseases that can harm our trees. Regularly inspect your tree for any signs of infestation or infection. Early detection is key to effective treatment. We hope these tips help you grow beautiful and fruitful trees in your backyard. Remember, gardening is a journey of patience, observation, and a deep connection with the natural world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more gardening tips and tricks. Until next time, happy gardening.